Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, YouTubers. Nice sunny day out after 3 days of really cold weather at night, and then pretty nice day yesterday. But I wanted to do an update. I did a video and I don't know what happened to it. So on extreme cold weather, cold weather survival, personal experiences, I have a couple to add. I talked about the importance of body core temperature, maintaining your body core. And so the first night of cold snap, it was 16 degrees. It got down to 0.6 in the tent. And on the wall, not interior air. The laser just measures objects. So when you ping the tent and there's water on it and the wind's blowing, there's ice on it and the wind's blowing, it's going to drop it down quite a bit. So, but inside it was, it was chilly. That night was great. I didn't even have my good bedding. One night I didn't take a good shower, the coldest night, I think. Warm shower, and then, just things like that. Didn't happen. But then one of the cold nights, they all registered about 16 on as far as the record goes, the look back on last 3 days weather. But I came out, I was kind of in a hurry, and it was the third night of cold. And I just sat down and I was okay. And I started, sitting here and texting and doing email, whatever, videos, YouTube a little bit, and surfing the net, as it were. And sat there long enough that I got cold. I mean, I was fine, and then all of a sudden, I'm cold. So I messed up. So what I did was I just, you don't have this backup when you're out, let's say camping, or let's say you're en route here and things, let's say, are not normal, all things being equal. Ceteris paribus, look it up. Latin phrase meaning all things being equal. All things are not going to be equal. Anyway, when you're out camping, regardless, you're not going to be able to just run in and take a hot shower. So that's what I did. I went, I'm cold. I messed up big time. So I immediately, I had just done those videos, and then I made that mistake. But I was able to just, go and take a shower. Okay, so then, not last night, but the night before, it was so nice. I mean, nice comparatively. It was not going to get down to 16. I came out and sat down and started doing stuff, and it really wasn't, it was just, I wasn't cold. And about midnight, I tried to get bed before midnight, but for whatever reason, I got out here late, and it's just a certain procedure I got to go through to, get the sleeping bag rigged up and the blankets and all that. And I didn't do that. I just came out and sat down until I got cold. Well, since it wasn't going to be that cold, I figured no big deal. So I didn't go in and warm up. I just got in bed. Now, after 3 nights of really cold weather, and I was fine, roasty, toasty, warm all night long, that night, my feet were cold. Now, I wasn't going to get out. Once I'm in the sleeping bag, I'm not going to get out. So I mixed up some cayenne, drank that. Didn't help. I actually put cayenne on my hand, got my hand damp, and put it on my feet, because one of the solutions for extreme cold weather look up the guy, if you want to know how to deal with really cold weather, Shug Murray, YouTube channel, S-H-U-G, I think M-E-R-Y. Personal best, 40 degrees below zero in a hammock in Minnesota or wherever. So channels like that are really good for dealing with extreme cold weather. I was just talking about chilly weather here in comparison. Like I said, Jersey the other day said, well, how cold is cold to you? How long do you want to stay out in the tent? And I said, 30 below zero is cold. Lowest I've ever done. So, and before I did that, I'd want to get better, some of my winter gear here instead of my summer gear. Anyway, so, and maybe a better tent, teepee, whatever, real teepee. That would be fun. Always wanted to do that. So anyway, is what it is. You know, you deal with it. You roll with the blows. And I'm glad because it's you know, I really believe that I'm hoping to help people. Maybe, like I said, not those people that are already here and in these conditions, because they're going to have limited time accessing internet and following me and stuff. So I'm hoping to, you know, make a difference for people out there that are en route, going to be en route, or just want to get used to cold weather. Okay, so anyway, so I cold feet all night long. I put cayenne on my feet. I put it on, you know, a little bit on my groin. High absorption. Nothing affected it. My feet were cold all night long. By next morning, I pinged my feet, my toes, you know, from the top, bang, ping, ping, with the laser gun, and my left toes were 5 degrees colder than my right. So wherever the direction of circulation goes, it goes down to the right first. I don't know. I'll probably look that up. And I had been sleeping on my right side, which is not good. So the left foot maybe was elevated. Maybe the left part of my body was elevated, making it harder. And like I said, sleeping on your right side versus left side is a big difference. And I broke that rule too. I think if I had perhaps, it makes it easier for your heart to pump. If you look at watch videos on that, the heart is pumping uphill, coming out of the heart to the arteries, and it makes it harder for the heart to function properly when you're lying on your right side versus left side. Gallbladder, I've had a lot of trouble with the indigestion, and I need to start listening to my body and going like, okay, I don't need to be eating that. I don't need to be eating that, you know. So anyway, just a quick update there. Two experiences right after doing those videos on not maintaining body core temperature. I did it I think it was 2 nights in a row maybe. And within the span of 2 days, I broke my own, you know, dictum, guideline, whatever. I did not maintain body core temperature. One of the lessons I learned here was, once your extremities get cold, whether fingers or basically your feet or you're farthest from the heart, they're not going to warm up. So you just deal with it. Maintain body core at that point, maintain body core, and oh well, your feet get cold. So that's what I did. I was not going to get out of bed and, you know, go down and, you know, take a shower to warm up, because it wasn't going to be that cold. But on a relatively warm night, I had cold feet all night long. So there you go. I've got cold feet. I admit it. I had cold feet. All right, that's it. Just wanted to get this out there. Got some projects today. Nice sunny day, and need to get rolling. So, all right, this is Jerry Diamond. If you're listening to this, you are part of the remnant, the resistance. Bye-bye.